Silk Road is arguably one of the worst maps in Battlefield 4. It's really fun at times, but the fact that it's a really open map, there's not a whole lot of cover for infantry players, and there are so many vehicles, means that on modes like Conquest it can be very frustrating to play. Now that's not saying you can't have a lot of fun. If you're in a squad of like-minded players who all want to get on the objective, and you can take a vehicle from time to time, as a few of these clips at the start will show you, it can be fun if you tow enemy air vehicles out of the sky with the LAV. The map is actually not so bad. A couple of things that I do wonder with Silk Road though is why do people not really play it, and that goes for not just Silk Road but all of China Rising as a DLC. It's one of the least played DLCs out there. And secondly, where is the Levolution on this map, and again with all the China Rising maps? To go with the first one, why don't people play it? I think one of the main problems is that, first of all, it's a DLC, so if you don't have the DLC, you don't play it. That's something that really does cause a lot of problems with Battlefield 4. But secondly, the maps are super big, and they're focused on kind of long-range vehicle combat. A lot of people use lock-ons. That in itself can be quite interesting if somebody takes a PLD or a SUAV or is in the gunner seat of the LAV and can lock stuff, and then all the tanks on the map can take that target out. It's very, very effective, but overall that isn't a whole lot of fun for people on the receiving end. It can often lead to pretty crazy imbalances unless you have people who know what they're doing in a vehicle, as one good tanker with a lock-on can pretty much lock down part of the map if they have a bit of a high ground. As you know, with Silk Road it's kind of like a dish, so you can sit all around the edge of the map and shoot people in the center. It can make it very, very irritating to play as an infantry player, trying to run around from flag to flag and you get taken down. That's not saying you can't have fun. You can throw some C4 on a bike and you can take out annoying tanks. You can take an LAV like I've been doing and completely dominate everything in the sky, almost like an anti-air vehicle. And you'll see some infantry gameplay actually later on where we do go on some pretty nice kill streaks just as an infantry player on this huge Silk Road map. The second question though was about the Levolution. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I seem to remember that Silk Road had a sandstorm that came in. If you look at the other maps as well, Guilin Peaks had some fog, I seem to remember. Dragon Pass was supposed to rain, and Altai Range had a snowstorm. Now, I'm not sure if these were ever in the game or whether they were part of some concept art or in an alpha or a beta or whatever it was. But I seem to remember that they weren't implemented because of that kind of difficult period that Battlefield 4 was going through when it was released. China Rising DLC dropped when the game launched, I seem to remember, or at least you had a code for it in the box as a free DLC, and you could download it a short while afterwards. But as Battlefield 4 had so many issues, and I'm not sure exactly which studio was working on China Rising, because they had a couple of different studios at the time, it just never really came to be. DICE probably would have wanted to bring Levolution to it, considering it was the main buzzword surrounding Battlefield 4. Love it or hate it, Levolution got a lot of people interested in the game and a lot of people to buy it. It is spectacular, especially the Shanghai Tower coming down. On the other hand, it does ruin some maps, so I guess you just have to love it or hate it, I suppose. I guess the real question with Silk Road is, do you enjoy these big open maps where it's a lot of vehicle focused gameplay, a lot of sniping if you're that sort of player, and maybe working together with those lock-ons and trying to take out vehicles at range, or even just going without the lock-ons like I do and trying to improve your aim that way? Or are you somebody that likes the close quarters stuff? I guess there's an argument for both. So as you've seen with this gameplay, we're in the LAV, we've been tow missiling pretty much everything that moved in the sky, and finally we get taken out by a piece of C4, a couple of bits of C4 on the front of a dirt bike. Now we're going to move on to 3 separate clips recorded over 2 games, I think, because we had 2 games of Silk Road. The first one is going to be with the M416 trying to get onto a flag and do as much damage as possible. Then we're in the engineer class with the UMP, and then finally it's a tanking clip. Kind of gives you an impression of what you can get up to on Silk Road. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this video, some gameplay from Silk Road.
Okay, I've got the PLD now, boys. I'll place a beacon here as well.
They took the
Blocking
lav.
a
They took the lav.
Helicopter.
All teams, missile inbound. I need repair.
Blocking this chopper. Trying to, yes. There's another chopper above D somewhere.
Oh,
There's a
hello.
laugh coming in.
There is. Probably best to run away.
I'm hiding.
Oh no, we've just picked up the lav off this flag though. Maybe he... No, he's just dying.
I have eyes on an enemy AT soldier.
I'm dead.
I can lock him.
This guy's playing FAMAS. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's the map for it. Saying that, he is owning you. And he's killed me twice as well.
Man,
Maybe
it's
it
just-
is.
Great spawn. Lovely.
Me?
I don't know. Instantly got lasered in the face.
An enemy soldier south of your location.
Maybe let's just play on the middle flag so to get there. You have 3 tanks in front of you.
Nice. We killed them all. There's a tank just chilling up there. Block him, boys.
I don't have my javelin now, but yeah. So
We're getting sniped.
Charlie is now under our control.
see if I can see 4 by him. I might have a mortar.
Never mind, I have this.
I got eyes on an enemy chopper. Heads up. There appears to be an enemy soldier just west of your location.
There's lots of infantry up there too. They come in. They know I'm here. This was a huge mistake. Show yourself. Thank you.
Infantry on the right.
Yeah, I hit the tank with an RPG. Nice, he's
The
dead.
tank died.
Chopper on the,
One more
the
infantry,
side.
one more infantry. I've got him low with a green.
Another tank, another tank.
Oh shit. See if I can mortar him.
Watch out, I don't like... Oh, I dodged at the last second. Look how fast he's going. Ow.
Tanks coming in.
I was really coming in. Shit.
Can't lock him. Spawn bled. There's like the tiniest rock in between the center of the tank. And your aim gets cancelled.
Pre-fired the hell out of that guy.
I got sniped
I
by the
hit-
sniper to the right.
I hit a guy with the RPG. Behind, parachuter is that? No, he's not parachuting at all. They coming.
Cut. Last 20 alive.
Oh, so
Holy
many.
shit. Wow.
I tried my hardest to survive with the UMP, but it got out of hand.
They are
Nah.
now up here. Oh yeah. Touching my head, don't drive away.
Hostile heavy armor due west of your location. Spotted a hostile soldier north of your position.
They're all in this hole.
I have eyes on a hostile AT soldier north of your current location. We've neutralized objective Foxtrot.
Getting sniped.
D is sorted. Or do you, yeah, do
Come
you?
on,
Where?
this guy is gonna take me right to the action with the C4. Ah, never mind, he's an idiot.
Never mind.
Charlie,
Oh, he ran me
Oh,
over.
squad.
Not about that.
Oh,
The C4 on the LAV, if you shoot it, he's dead.
This guy just walked up to me. I think he thought he had C4.
Let me repair your vehicle. Destination is spotted west of your boss. I got eyes on an enemy sniper. I spotted an enemy chopper.
Yeah, you can just lock it from here and I can shoot it through the ground.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized. I have eyes on
Okay, spot them for me, boys. I'm gonna try and ram them with a C4.
eyes on an enemy tank. I can confirm objective Echo is neutralized.
That was not fun.
Nearly got that tank.
That was not fun. This is where I get my KD stats, bro. Thanks for watching this video as we took a look at some gameplay on Silk Road, a map that really divides opinion. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Are you a fan of the big maps or do you prefer those smaller infantry focused experiences? Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.